show you what I have for journaling pages. We got some blue parchment paper. Apparently I have 2 sets. I must use all blue for this one. Got a couple pieces of coffee dyed paper, which I may make fold outs on both of those. So let's see. I don't want to do my, I don't have, I'm just gonna do them. I don't have a very strong, my paper cutter is not the best. I just saw other people have gotten, like, I have to earn my heavy duty one. I have to, like, when I make enough money to pay for one, then I'll get one. But until then, I can live with this. So that's 8 inches. And we'll kind of that on the outside. Or at least to show just so. Ooh, look how nice and grungy that is. I know we like our grunge, just paper people. We're kind of weird like that. I'm like, it can't have gone far. So 6.5. So this will be a fold out. Ooh, look how nice and dark that got. These are coffee dyed. I can tell by smelling, not because I can smell the coffee, but because when I did the tea dyed ones, I used cinnamon tea. This one will go a little bit further back, but I'm going to go ahead and cut it now since I've got it. And then the parchment paper, it's not coffee dyed or anything. It was just basically, I bought it for another purpose at some point. And you don't have to use a thing to fold it. You can just measure it or have it close to where you want it and fold it yourself. You don't have to have a folder. You don't have to have a lot of this stuff to do this. Alright, now, there's at least a straight. Alright, so this paper is 11. So I want to have as much paper, journaling paper in here as I can. So I'm going to cut these at 5.5. I'll put it this way first. Less cutting that way. I know you're like, hey, how did you hear me say that? It's like the magic of YouTube. So I'm not crazy about the present, so I'm not going to say that. And then I'm just going to cut these in half just to give me double the paper. Which I guess I could have done with the coffee dyed paper. That's 5. I want 5.5. Although I could do 5 and 6. Have them vary in size. Because, you know, one day you might have a lot to say. Another day you might not have a lot to say. For these journals, the regular little Golden Books journals, I don't know what to do to make them special. For the Christmas ones, I have all kinds of ideas. So, I don't know. I think we'll put some graph paper in first. So this already has the hole, which kind of bugs me. So we're going to go to 6.5 on this. I mean, it doesn't bug me, but it just... Oh, I just don't want them to. If I put any pockets on these, I'll probably make them, I don't know what I'll do. These are pretty thin, so I'll probably just keep them in here as journal paper. Alright, so we're going to make this a significant little piece of journal. Let's see, this will be a flip out. And then we'll have another blue and another there, and then this will be cute against the blue polka dot. And then I think I'll put the pink one on this side. And I'll put the green one on this side. Ooh, do it the other way because there's a green peep on that side. Hold on. Do that way, and do that way. Because that way we've got the peep and the green peep. I already had the although the green would have worked on either page. All right, now this next part here is a pillow fight, and I definitely don't want to split that up. That's just so cute. Good, 2 different scenes. I can go ahead and split this one up again. All right, so far so good. I think everything is within my, some of my other paper I might need to cut down just, well, you know how I am at cutting it out just a tiny bit. It doesn't really work. Let's see, why is that so much taller than the other ones? All right, I think for my 8 inches on these ones, for some reason, they're coming out a little bit taller. Which, once it's all in there with the rings, you probably won't even be able to tell. So I'm not going to worry about it right now. Ooh, they got little buttons. I'm going to have to find... Ooh, I know. You'll see. Now, I'll tell you. I have some pom-pom fringe. So I think they're small enough that I can glue them onto their buttons and make them little pom-pom buttons. That'll be so cute. All right. And if I forget, y'all can remind me. Don't forget the pom-pom buttons, because that's just a cute idea. All right, so we had a journal section there. We're going to get a pillow fight. And we're going to do another journal section. So, there's a lot of, I'm going to do a yellow. And I think I had, oh, hold on. And a plaid. I love this paper. I thought it was perfect to use for the Peeps. It's got all their colors in there. And I think I will make a pocket. I don't know. I like lots of pockets. Whoever gets it can add stuff to the pockets. I'll have some stuff in pockets. But if someone wants to use it for memory stuff, they could add pictures to the pocket. I'm doing 3 inches on this one for a bottom pocket. If you hear that little thumping sound, I have the, even though it's winter, it's not too hot today. I think it's like 50 something. So, I mean, people in Virginia might say that. I mean, it's not too cold. People in Virginia might be like, it's cold out. But that's not right. I need 8 inches. This is why I can't talk. But you know, if we were in Maine, they'd be like, we're having a heat wave. So now I have a little pocket, which I will do my things. I will glue here. So far, I am not a... Oh, they got the plaid pajamas on, so we're going to put that way. I am not a sewer. I do have a sewing machine, and I will try it at some point. I think I might need more. Nope, I've got some. But for right now, I have not tried doing any sewing yet, but I always want to try something new. Like, I've never tried doing clusters before, but I did go ahead and put myself in for a swap just so that I would try it. I want to try it. Here we go. Really, this paper. I think I'll do another pocket. 3 inches. 11, 10, 9. I don't know what she sees out there, if it's a bird, squirrel, or another cat. We have many cats in this neighborhood. I hate that when I do this flooring, it's never... No, I might just give up on this flooring. Alright, and I'm going to do that way. So, okay, so now 8 inches. The folded side at the 8. And these have been a little bit long, haven't they? So let me go a little bit up. A little tiny bit before the 8. Alright, we're going to have that face this page. Be nice against the... ooh! I'll have to do something... I will probably do something on this page with music. Ooh, now we have... I get very excited. The stories are just so cute. The Peeps hop and bop to the music. So this is a spread that I will keep to itself. And let's see... I might keep this too. I might make this last one extra thick. So this is Before Long, the last one dancing. All the Peeps have fallen asleep. Okay, and the next one is another there's 2 scenes. So I will put a split there. Let's see, what do I have still? I haven't used that yet. Get the dark purple. Oh, I'm trying to, in every, did I already do a yellow? I'm going to do this on the last page anyway. For the very last page of each little golden book, which one's more, which one's the yellow? These are two different yellows. This is a yellow. As a nod to the little golden book and that yellow back that they used to always have when I was a kid anyway, I'm putting in on the last page, which will probably be the page where it says handmade by, I'm putting a piece of yellow paper. No pockets or anything. It'll just be a piece of yellow. And then also that way, if I do have a page on the last that's shorter, the yellow will kick out from behind it, which is nice. So the yellow page on the back of each of my books is going to be a nod. That is, this is a little bit yucked up, so I'm going to go to the, yeah, we like grunge, but we don't like yucked up. It's a fine line. Us junk journalers. So this will be the very last page. That'll be, that's my nod to the little golden books. And then, don't need that one. I think I want to do, oh, in fact, this will be the page, the last page before it. So I'll make this, I don't know, can you have too many pockets? Let me know. If you think that you can have too many pockets. 1, 2, 3. Whoops. I was going to say I'm just going to do it lightly just in case it's not. And then it just wanted to do that on me. So that's the straighter edge. I'm going to have to go back through and do this because I'm pretty sure I did not do that on all of them. So this is going to be the page right before the golden page. So you'll see that's going to stick out a little bit. 8. Slightly under 8 because these pages seem to be going long. And then I can look at that. That's going on the inside, so that's fine. So that'll be like that. So you'll see the yellow through it. She's got little polka dots on her sheets. I just thought that was really cute. Alright, so our last journal section here. And I think I'm just going to do this one with no pocket. And I'm going to have that be on, yeah, there's not really that color on that side. And then this one, I don't think I've had a side pocket for a little bit, so we'll do a side pocket on this one. With the side ones, I do 2.5 inches. 1, 2.5. Yeah, I can do straight lines, sure. So this is the side pocket. So this will be 6.5. And then we'll cut it to 8. Just tiny bit under the 8, just because some of these have been giving me grief. Alright, so we've got that pocket. And then add a couple more journal papers. Don't have any more coffee dyed paper right now. So I'll just add a couple of these for now. I like symmetry. So I will add this coffee dyed paper back here instead of in the middle. Because that's just how I roll, and even though it's an odd kind of symmetry, it's still a little bit of symmetry for me. 8, because as you know, these are 8.5, so I gotta cut off that 1/2 inch. Unless I want to fold up 1/2 inch. And then in some of my journals, I did get that temporary glue, because I thought that it would be fun to, might stick a yellow one in there as a journal page. And what else? even though it had that. See, I complain about those little things and then I put them in anyway, the little junky corners. All right, let's see what we got so far, and I will probably, ooh, you know what I forgot. I finally found, I just couldn't spend as much as they were on. Found this at Walmart. I mean, it's still not cheap, but it's, everyone else uses them, and I just, not that I have to, I really wanted to use some. So, at Walmart is where I got this column notepad. So, let's see, where's my template? Yeah, because that worked so well last time. Do I want the, I think I might want to do this end corner here. And then, well, I'm going to start by just cutting off my, yep, that's what I'm going to start with, just making a mess. That's going to have to go a little further over. Alright, I am going to actually cut it on, I don't know if you could see, it's a little bit before that line. Alright, and then if I do it at 8, I mean, I mostly just look all pretty similar if I do it at 8. I'm going to do it so that's at 8, and then I'm going to cut off that. No, I want to just, I mean, it's just, I'm going to cut it here, just because I want to, see now my numbers are half cut off. I'm like, I either want them there, or I want them not there. I don't want this, maybe we do, maybe we won't, maybe we will, maybe we won't kind of thing going on. Alright, so now I'm going to turn it and do my 8 inches, or, let's see, yeah, I don't think I have enough to really fold up, it will just be a, alright, the next one I do this, I might just do as a fold out. I kind of like the numbers on there. Maybe you have a list you want to make. 6.5. And why am I cutting off the numbers, you ask? Because sometimes my brain doesn't work the way I'd like it to. Alright, well, that took forever and a day. But, I finally got myself a ledger in one of my books. So let's put that here. Alright, so let's see what we have so far, and that will be in this video, which is plenty long. It's probably still a little too long. I'll save that one. Alright, and then I'm not going to make you watch me put in all the holes, but the next time you see this, it should have all the holes, and it may or may not have its rings, because I don't want to have to keep going out and in with the rings, so I probably will wait and do the rings once everything is done. So we have our cover sheet, our first full page layout, so you get, it's really colorful, I love that. We have our little striped pajamas with a little striped paper, place to journal, our little plaid pajamas with some plaid paper, a place to put things, and you can journal here. Then we've got our polka dots, and she likes her polka dot pajamas. And then it's nighttime, so we have our little nighttime thing. We have a little pocket, side pocket, which you can see the green peeking out the top, which I actually liked how I did that. Then that matches the curtain, which is pretty. Then we've got reading books, and I will probably put a bookmark in here. I think that's a perfect place to just stick a bookmark somewhere. So I might do a little corner tuck, or just clip it on. That'll be, I'll have a bookmark for there. And then just, this is, oh yeah, this is where there was the first 2 scenes on 2 pages, I think. So, got pocket, you could journal here, you could journal here, journaling space, journaling, whole little journal section. And then this bunny has the idea to do a pillow fight, so we have this wonderful spread of a pillow fight. And I think if I can find some feathers to stick, actual feathers, I think that'd be cute. She's not tired, but we had another, right away we had another two separate scenes. So another journal section. I want to make sure there's plenty of places for people to journal in these books because they're called a journal. So that's kind of the point. Then we get them dancing. And I will probably make a little paper clip with a clef note on there or something. Hey, she's finally tired. And this is also two separate places. So we've got another place for journal, pops of color, journal, another pop of color, journaling page, pocket page. Kind of dark for journaling, but you could use a white gel pen. And also I may put a notepad in there that I make. So she climbs into bed and she goes to sleep, and we get those polka dots, and nod to golden books with the gold page and the last page. So that is the start of this little golden book. And there's a video in my group, but I might just show this to you really quick. The very first one that I actually did on my pages for. Oops. Yeah, that was fun. The little Christmas elf. I'm just going to do a real quick flip through. This has a different template because this was my make all mistakes on this first one. Do extra cutting on this first one, and I realized I didn't have to do all the extra cutting. So Christmas elf. The first time I did a video, I watched it and I was like, oh, there's a little kitty everywhere. And I had this paper with cats and dogs that I got at Michael's, 75% off. So I decided to stick some little kitties throughout. Got a little bit of plaid color paper here, journal paper, paw prints because got the kitty. And then we have, let's see, where's the kitty here? There's the kitty. Had to put another kitty in there. Little baby had polka dots. I wanted to put the polka dots there. Got pockets. Oh, this edge is a little bit torn a little bit on the top and the side, so I might go ahead and use my crafting scissors and just make that a decorative edge on that one. And we got some journaling paper. And then this is a full spread, so I wanted to leave it as is, but I did. I'm going to probably not that paper clip. The paper clip an envelope in there, and the idea for this is I'm either going to make it an Advent journal or make it a December journal. Some will have Advent numbers 1 through 25, and some will have December 1 through 31. And there'll be numbers with the double tape on the back that you can just pull off the thing and stick them where you want and journal, and have your dates on there where you want them, and either some journal prompts or some Advent ideas. And then this Santa's there, so this was in one of the books. North Pole Productions presents Santa, One Night Only. And so this is just a little flip out, and I'll do something to make that pretty. Journaling page. Could be a journaling page. Journaling page, journaling page, journaling page. Pop of color, journaling page, pocket. And then nighttime, and I've got some ideas for this bag. I'm going to glue the bag here and on the bottom to make a top pocket. And then this is that bottom part, so I'm going to cover that with a paper and a picture. And then I'm going to glue here and here, so it'll be a little side pocket. But I'm also going to staple it on the ends so that this will just be able to flip up, have a journal page, and then I'll do a temporary closure here. I have some temporary glue that I can make temporary closure or use washi tape and put little goodies in there. Pop of color, journaling space, journal, and another cat, because cat, journaling space, another pocket, and then this was similar to her skirt, which is why I really like that. Wish I had more of it. Got the green and the green, not exact green. And then I had mentioned the Christmas cards I got for 75% off at Walmart. So we got the cat there and door, because, well, chimney would make more sense, I suppose. So they're going to that last house, and we got the little boy and some really cute paper to go with the little boy. And then that nod to golden books with the golden page. And then this is just some extra paper that I can use throughout, the extra Got my template and my extra papers to do stuff with ephemera and stuff, and pockets and tags, and that stuff I really like to do. So my biggest fear, or my biggest hesitation in making journals has been the pages themselves. Like doing tags and journal, like a tag, like a journal tag, or the tags with the cut off edges. Those things, those are easy, you know, or doing a pocket, that kind of stuff is really easy. And then what intimidated me was, you know, doing the sewn in pockets. So I decided to do the ring bound and not be so intimidated. So I will do some sewn in ones at some point. They might not be the journal one. They might not be the golden book ones. Oh, and then because this is paper, I should be able to, I can either put fabric over it or some lace, or I should be even able to paint it or just add more paper to it. Like, you know, I could just make it more colorful if I want to. But I like this tape, it's just seems pretty strong. It's mailing tape, so I guess it's supposed to be. But that was a happy, not accident, but it was just a coincidence, I guess, that I just happened to have bought some of that paper yesterday, and I happened to have started working on these journals yesterday, and I wanted to be able to keep that extra binding so I didn't have to cut as much, and even though it made some of my pages shorter because I'd already cut them to 6 inches, but I'm okay with that. I'm going to have to, a couple of these I'm going to have to cut because they're bugging me. Maybe, we'll see. Because I think once it's in there, it won't be as obvious once it's all, I don't know. I don't think it'll be as obvious. Alright, so join me next time as we decorate pages, make some tags, just make it all colorful and pretty and cute. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching my video. Feel free to like, subscribe, do all the things if you want to. Check out my Facebook group, Darcy's Perfectly Imperfect Designs. It's a public Facebook group. Anybody's welcome. Share your stuff you're making. I share stuff that I'm making or that I have made. I've only been doing this, any kind of arts and crafts, a few months. I started with some acrylics, mixed medium, which I still incorporate into my journal. So have a delightful day, everybody.